the press conference for the quarterfinal Total AFCON 2019 match between South Africa and Nigeria. This is the second press conference. We have the coach of Nigeria, Mr. Gernot Rohr, and the man on fire for this AFCON, the striker of Nigeria, Odion Ighalo. So the process is still the same. Before you ask the question, please declare your identity and say the media organization house you're working for, and then ask your questions. But I think we're gonna do this press conference in Pidgin. Coach, do you speak Pidgin?
No, I want to apologize at first that we had a little delay. We have to apologize for the delay. Normally we are on time, but in this labyrinth, our driver did not find the gate number 5. So we turned around since 20 minutes. Normally we should be on time, but we could not. So with this, I wanted to say at first.
Your skills, coach, and welcome to our venue, because I think this is going to be the first match of Nigeria in this venue, and hope it will continue for the team. Questions, sir? Yes, here.
Morning. Ahmed Assam from Yom7.com, Egyptian newspaper. I have 2 questions. The first one is for the coach. South Africa beating Egypt here in that stadium in front of 7,000 supporters. How did you take the lesson from that game before yours tomorrow? And another one for Ighalo. I'd like to know how did you as a player feel playing here in Cairo Stadium, and almost all Egyptians will support you after they bought the tickets. They bought the tickets for this game to come to see Egypt, and now they will definitely support Nigeria. How did you see them?
Yes, we saw the game, of course, from Egypt against South Africa. We know South Africa very well because they were in our group already for the qualifiers. And I think when you win in Egypt, in these circumstances, against a good team of Egypt with one of the best players from Africa, you will be full of confidence. And they deserved to win. They were the better team. And now for me, when you beat the favorite number 1 in Egypt, you are favorite yourself. And we made a good game against Cameroon. We also have confidence, so we should expect a match of high quality. The 2 teams will win this match. The 2 wins have good strikers. And I think that the strengths of our team should be still the humility and the fighting spirit. And even against South Africa, which is becoming suddenly a favorite of the tournament, will not be easy, but we have also confidence because we scored 3 goals against a team who did not concede a goal in the group stage and who had a very good goalkeeper. So we are confident also, but for me, South Africa is favorite.
Ighalo?
Yeah, I want to say we're happy for the last game against Cameroon. It was a very tough game, and we are fully prepared for the game tomorrow. It's going to be a tough one, and like you said, we are happy because the Egyptians were going to be on our side, but we are the main actor in the game. We're going to be on the field inside this pitch they're running, and we have to do our job, because if you don't do your job inside, there's no way you're going to get support from the fans. So I know we're ready. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a big game tomorrow, but we are ready, and we are ready to go.
Yes, sir. Second one, yeah.
Fox Sports Netherlands. Question for the coach. Last match, the momentum was all over the place. I think it was fun to watch, but for a trainer, it must be maybe a little bit too exciting. How do you want to prevent this from happening again?
Yes, all is possible in this AFCON. You have so many surprises and so many mistakes also everywhere, individual mistakes. There's a big pressure on the players, and we have to avoid to do these mistakes. What can happen again, you never know. We try to don't do again some mistakes, to be better from match to match. I think now our offensive department is on a good level. We had some players who were injured, who didn't have so many matches to play, who were fasting, and who were sick. The preparation was not easy. And but now, it's the first time yesterday in the training session that we have 23 players participating. Everybody is fit now, so it will be very difficult for me to do the team.
Another question, both coaches, you and the coach of South Africa, like to be the underdog. Why is that?
No, we don't play this game. We are realistic. We believe that we still have to improve. We had difficult games. We lost against Madagascar. We suffered against Cameroon. We made a lot of mistakes. So we are realistic. South Africa played so well against Egypt that you have to be humble. And we still have to work. They have also the advantage that they know already this stadium. They had this success here. And they are a little bit at home perhaps already. We arrived only yesterday from Alexandria, which was a wonderful place, not so hot like here, and a very nice hotel with fresh wind, close to the sea. It's always different here. So we have to adapt, and we have only one day to adapt now, but I think we will be ready.
Okay, yeah.
Good morning, Coach. Mondo Victor, TribalSports.net. I have a question for the coach and for Ighalo. Coach, the Nigerian team is yet to cut out mistakes in their games that lead to goals. Against Madagascar, the first goal was an error. Against Cameroon, also a lapse in concentration, and we considered 2 quick-fire goals in less than 5 minutes. How will the team approach a game against South Africa that will punish your errors and might not give you a chance to bounce back? Odion Ighalo, you have found a way constantly to silence your critics. Anytime they rear their head, you respond with a wonderful performance that keeps everybody wondering, why did I even bother criticizing him? How do you do this? How do you keep going every time and matching criticism with wonderful performances?
Coach.
The game is made with mistakes. Everybody has the right to do mistake. We do all the mistake with him, with Balogun against Madagascar, with Ola Aina against Cameroon, with John against Madagascar. So it's a part of the game. We had a mistake also, individual mistake in Ismailia in preparation. Kenneth gives the ball to the striker who scored the goal from Senegal. But then he scored a goal himself, making us win. So they make a mistake, we are together. They score the goal, we are together in the good and in the bad moments. And in our team, we are able to say, sorry, I did a mistake, but next time will be better. What is good is to see that the goals we conceded are not coming from mistakes in our organization, in our tactical organization, in our strategy, that are individual mistakes. And we have to forgive the players to do these mistakes.
Ighalo?
Yeah, I want to say, you talked about critics and all that, I don't really pay attention to critics, because I'm a professional and people are bound to criticize me. I think everybody here has been criticized one way or the other, but you don't let that get to you. I just do my job, as long as my coach is satisfied with my job and everything I give in the field of play. I don't really pay attention to what people say outside. I just do my job, give my best, 101% in every game I play. Sometimes it won't be enough, but I'm satisfied that I give my best.
If I can add something to this question, after the World Cup, Ighalo has been really criticized much more than normally a player can be criticized with his family and all these things. We spoke together and I saw that he's very strong mentally. And even if his family was a little bit scared, he accepted the challenge to come back and to play in Seychelles, the first game after the World Cup. He scored immediately a goal and then he gave the answer on the pitch to be the best goal scorer of the qualifiers. When you have somebody so strong, it's really happy for the team and for the coach.
Yes, Bennett. Yeah.
John Bennett, BBC. Hello, Odion. I know you're going to give me the answer that it's all about the team and you're unselfish, but you're the joint top scorer at the moment. How much are you thinking about being possibly the top scorer at this Cup of Nations? It would look nice on the mantelpiece with the golden ball.
Yeah, it would be nice, but first I'll put the team ahead of me, yes. Because if I don't win the Golden Ball and we won the trophy, I'll be very happy because we are here to do that, I'm a striker, I want to score goals, but if the goal did not come and we win the game, I'll be more satisfied.
Yes, there. At the back.
RFI, une question pour Gernot. Je voudrais savoir, en dehors du terrain, est-ce que l'équipe qui ira au bout, c'est celle qui sera la plus soudée pour vous? Et est-ce que c'est la chose la plus importante dans une CAN où c'est très long, mais à 24 c'est encore plus long?
Avec la petite expérience que j'ai de mes précédentes Coupes d'Afrique, je dirais que c'est l'équipe la plus forte physiquement et mentalement qui a la meilleure chance de gagner la Coupe d'Afrique. La dernière Coupe d'Afrique que j'ai suivie comme un de vos collègues pour la télévision française, j'ai constaté que le Cameroun était l'équipe la plus en forme physiquement et mentalement. Et je pense que c'est toujours les valeurs qui sont nécessaires pour remporter une CAN.
Yes, yeah, there, on the back. And then we go on this side. I'm coming to you, please.
Good morning, all. Kelechi Nkoro, BC Bodies, Nigeria. This is for Odion. After our loss against Madagascar, I remember sitting down with you and you said we were going to see the red eyes of the team, which means the motivation and determination of the team. I would like to know, what's the mood of the players? Are we expecting to see double red eyes from the team? You guys think on South Africa?
Yeah, after the game against Madagascar, we know we did some errors and we took that game for granted because we already qualified. We speak to ourselves because we know it's a knockout stage now. Any mistake you do, you're going to pay for it. That's why I said you're going to see a different team against Cameroon. Though it was a difficult game, we were down 2-1 and we still believe that we can still win the game. And we've gone through. Tomorrow is going to be a tough game. Like I said, you're still going to see us come out again because we know losing is not accepted. So if we win tomorrow, we're going to semi-final. Everybody, we are game ready and we're going to show it tomorrow.
Okay, there on the back.
Paul Myers from Radio France International. It's a question for the coach. During the World Cup, coach, you said that you had a young team which was growing and it would flourish. Is this the tournament where you see the team flourishing, and what has the team learned since the World Cup?
We learned a lot in the World Cup. We were the youngest team. We are still one of the youngest teams. We have still new players coming in, like Chukwueze, like Collins or Kalu, everyone, joining us. But we have still this desire and this spirit that we had also before the World Cup. And then what we learned, I think on the set pieces now, we are a little bit stronger. But sometimes you say that and after you get a goal on the set piece. That's why I'm very careful. But until now, we didn't concede. Only one deflected ball against Madagascar, very unlucky. But I think defensively the team progressed in this department of the game. Also, we could score on a corner, and the first goal was coming after the free kick from the side against Cameroon. So in this department, I think now we have more discipline. We learn from our errors, and we progress. And we have still this mental strength. In the halftime against Cameroon, the team conceded 2 goals in the end of the first half. They were not down. We believe in it. We changed a little bit organization in the midfield, and then we had a better second half. So I think more maturity in the team now since the World Cup.
So, here in front.
Good morning, Coach.
Morning.
Odion. Chiso, born from Nigeria. Coach, in the last press conference, or rather the press conference before you played Cameroon, you did say that the loss to Madagascar maybe at the back of the team's mind that Madagascar was easy and maybe you underestimated Madagascar. Now fast forward to the last match, you won a match against arguably Nigeria's greatest and biggest rivals. Doesn't come bigger than that for us. So now, how do you ensure that your players do not carry that same mindset? Now, it's now different, thinking maybe, oh, we've beaten these guys and it's now Madagascar. So if it's now South Africa, so if you thought they had that in their heads, obviously it's something that could happen again. And my question to Odion, like I said to you the last time I saw you before the match, you kept saying fight, fight, fight. And when you were substituted, you kept saying fight, fight, fight. I read your lips. And then I remember Aigweni saying once that he told the team, I've never lost to South Africa and I don't want to lose. And they won that match. So my question to you is that now that you're going to face South Africa, a team that beat Nigeria, in fact stopped Nigeria from going to 2 African Cup of Nations, what kind of motivation do you and the senior players give to the younger ones, and how do you approach a game with players who are so quick, different from the style that you've played so far in the competition?
So after the Madagascar game, I told it, what you said now, that's true, that helped us to be ready for the Cameroon game. And I think also that the Cameroon game helped us to be ready for the South Africa game, especially after watching what South Africa did against Egypt. So everybody is in a high level of motivation. Everybody is fit physically now. We will try to find a good strategy. And when you are down in the halftime, 1-2, and you come back with nice goals, and you finish well the match, I think the confidence is here, but I'm sure that my team will never be arrogant. What I could see sometimes from other teams in Africa. We will never be arrogant, we will stay what we are, humble, fighting spirit, making mistakes, of course, but being able to correct the errors and to be better in the next match.
Ighalo?
Yeah, I'm one of the oldest and experienced players in the team, so I have to encourage the young ones because sometimes when you go down, it's difficult if you're not mentally strong to come back. So that's why I told them to keep fighting because it's possible. Everything is possible in football. Even in the last minute, you could score a goal. And come to the South Africa game tomorrow, we've spoke about it, and today we're still going to talk about it because we know it's going to be even more difficult than Cameroon game. These guys are very fast. They are not physical like Cameroon, but they are very fast. They can play good football. But we're still going to talk about it. We're still going to train today, and I believe the lads we have, we're going to put in a good fight tomorrow and make sure we make Nigeria proud.
Okay, here in the front.
Joe from New Friend in South Africa. My question is to Ighalo. How did this generation take being the first to lose to South Africa in a competitive game, and then what did that loss do to the team going forward?
Well, we lost to them during the qualifiers for this tournament. It was very difficult, because some of us were not there, and we drew in South Africa. But
Yourself, you were not there.
But this is a tournament now, and it's quarterfinal, so it's gonna be a different ball game. It's gonna be a tough game. South Africa are even much better side now compared to the team we played last in South Africa and in Nigeria. So we are ready, and tomorrow we're gonna come out in flying colors.
Shino. Yeah.
Oluwashino Keleji from Nigeria. Coach, the last time you played in South Africa, you drew 1-1, you sealed qualification for this tournament. You said to Pastor that if he needs advice on Libya, he will provide for him. So my question now is, how much do you know of South Africa now? Besitao almost tore your team's dreams apart that night, So that's for you. And then for Odion Ighalo, you said you're not interested in being the top scorer. You want your team to win and all that. When you look at the history between...
I didn't say I'm not interested.
You said you're not putting that first. You're putting the team first. So when you go into a game like this, knowing that you've never lost to them in an AFCON qualifier, does that play in the minds of the players?
Coach.
This match in November in Johannesburg against South Africa is a wonderful souvenir because we are qualified with this draw. And but we regret that it was not a victory because we scored 2 goals who have been cancelled, and everybody saw there was no offside. Musa, when he scored these 2 goals, was really in a good position, and it was the only regret. Normally we had to win this game. Now it's different. With Baxter we are good colleagues. I give him some advices before going to Libya, and we had good conversations. I'm happy for South Africa, they are here, coming here and winning this wonderful, fantastic game against Egypt. But now we are opponents. What is sure that I will not have the same problem what he had with the coach from Egypt. I saw in the end of the match some pictures. I hope that we will live like friends, like we are before.
Okay. Yes. Oh, yeah, Ighalo.
Okay, let me go ahead. I'm interested. I didn't say I'm not interested. I just say I'll put the team ahead of my personal glory because it's a teamwork, We are here as a team and want to try to win it as a team. And concerning what you said, it's been playing back in our head that we don't have to lose this game because South Africa too is one of our rivals. We've been reading some stuff on the internet too, between fans and all that. So we just laugh at it because that's fans. So it's gonna be a tough game tomorrow, like I said. We're gonna fight. We're gonna give everything we have because that is the only way we can win the game.
Okay, go ahead.
Mark Strain, Teaser Black Stars South Africa. Coach, you speak of South Africa's tournament favourites. Our coach says he's not buying it. South Africa actually have only won 2 games. I know the last one was a big win. They've only scored 2 goals. At the same time, they've only conceded 2 goals. Nigeria scored 3 in their previous match. They scored, I think, 6 or 5 in the tournament. Is this a matchup between one of the best organized teams, and I know it's strange to talk of South Africa as one of the best organized when you've got North African teams here, but one of the best organized teams and one of the best attacking teams?
This is a match between 2 good football teams, between 2 teams who are well organized. We know them because we played them already, and we saw them playing against Egypt. We still have to improve ourselves, even the organization. I think they have also the possibility to play in different organizations. They have to choose something to win against us, and we will have to do the same. But I think in the end, the difference will be made by the players, by the commitment, by the daily fitness they have, and also by the desire. When you are really hungry, and I feel my team very hungry to win it, and then sometimes the coach doesn't have anything to do. They can do it themselves. I give them the big lines, what we want to do, and then we are sitting here or standing on the side and hoping that all is going well. We can influence a little bit these changes, what we did in the first match when they did not start, the Musa and himself, because they were not really fit physically. But they're working so well that now, in this offensive department, I think we are fit.
Okay, I'll take 4 last questions. I've already identified the 4 persons that have been asking wanted to ask questions from that. We took them and then we finished the press conference. Here first, then the second, the third, and the fourth. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. My name is Francis Achito Torines, Nigeria. My question is to the coach and also
no,
to...
only one question.
Only one question?
Yes, the coach.
Okay, fine. Might just enter some levels. Now, family level with this, Nigerian question for Odion Ighalo. Pidgin go to answer.
No, speak correct English. It's only French or English.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, but
no,
the local language of CAF
for
is
the
French
people
or
with the
English.
home, now, Pidgin they go here.
No, but you go speak correct, they hear correct English too as well.
They don't see here down one.
No, speak on.
Anyway, Nigeria never lose to South Africa before until waiting for Odion Ighalo 2017. He did not play that game. Message to Nigerians, because as far as we did, tension is looking for home and they won't make now. What will be your message?
Yes.
What's your message to Nigerians for that level? If you miss something, thank you.
Well,
the next time I will give you
well, my message to Nigerians is I just want to thank them first for their support so far, and without them it's going to be impossible. We are going to play the big game tomorrow. We still need their support. We need them to share us, to support us. The game will not always go the way they want, but with their support, we'll go far. So I'm telling them to believe in us. Tomorrow we're going to make them proud.
Thank you. Yeah, on the back.
Osama Eid, Southern Balad TV. Do you think, the coach, do you think that you are lucky because you will meet South Africa instead of Egypt? First question. And also I'd like to know, with reference to the difference between Arab player and African players in mentality and the qualifications. Do you think that playing against African teams like Cameroon and Senegal is better than playing against Algeria and Egypt and Tunis, or not? Thank you.
We played already against teams from Maghreb. We had Algeria in the group of qualifiers for the World Cup. We did well. We played already friendlies against other teams. We beat Libya twice. So playing against Senegal or Côte d'Ivoire, it's countries like that, or Mali, it is not the same football, of course, and the players have to adapt. But they are used to it. We are all used to it now. Me is now 9 or 10 years that I'm working in Africa, so I think we know that it's a different football, but each football has its qualities, and it will be especially a very difficult match against South Africa, because South Africa has a style, is, like he said, fast players, very quick and fast players, and we have to be very, very organized in defense against this team. We conceded goals, too many, I think, these 4 goals, and we have to avoid to do some mistakes. And I think we are able to do that. We have also some fresh players who can come in. We will do our team only in the last moment, but we have some possibilities to be stronger than in the last time.
Yes, there, on the back.
Bonjour, une question pour Gernot Rohr en français. Concernant le gardien de but, parce que vous avez parlé de la défense qui a commis des erreurs, il y a également AFCON qui a encaissé 2 buts. La hiérarchie des gardiens de but, elle a changé peu avant la Coupe d'Afrique des Nations. Les Zénois a également joué le 3e match face à Madagascar. Est-ce que vous êtes satisfait des performances d'AFCON? On sait qu'un gardien de but, c'est important pour aller au bout de la compétition. Est-ce que vous avez confiance en lui pour vous aider à aller au bout?
J'ai confiance en lui. C'est pour ça qu'il va jouer et bien jouer, j'en suis sûr. C'est le seul de ces 3 gardiens qui, sur le plan international, a joué régulièrement en club avec de très bonnes prestations. Il connaît aussi le football sud-africain. Il joue à Kaizer Chiefs. Il est habitué à ce football, donc ça peut éventuellement être un avantage. Malheureusement, nous avions, après la Coupe du Monde, avec un très jeune gardien, 19 ans, Zoro, le malheur de ne pas le voir jouer en club. Et quand tu ne joues pas en club, pour un gardien, c'est difficile après de confirmer, de progresser. Mais il est toujours avec nous. Et on avait Ezemba, qui était à un moment donné le numéro 1, qui s'était blessé juste au début de la préparation. Alors c'était un petit problème, mais je pense que AFCON maintenant est capable de relever le défi et d'être un bon gardien demain pour ce grand match.
Nous allons prendre une dernière question juste là devant, just in the front of you. Thank you.
Good morning, coach. Good morning, Ighalo. First of all, Abulu has a brother from Ekuma in Edo State. And let me just come for you because I have just one opportunity. Okay, thank you. You've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly in top football. As a top striker, you've been able to weather the storm. Now, your pattern of play have been criticized by a lot of fans back home in Nigeria. Now, tell them, what lessons have you been able to learn from this competition that has got you to this very point in Africa now?
Well, like you say, I've seen all in football, even in my club side and in the country, But I'm happy things are going well, but I'm not getting carried away because still have a big job to do. What I've learned that no matter what people say or not, I just keep doing your job, believing in yourself. That is the most important thing, and you're gonna skate through whatever situation you're going through. And like I said, as the coach, believe in me. I don't care anybody outside that don't believe in me. He believes in me, and I'm gonna do the job to make myself and him proud. That's it.